Hey Sue, it's Beth. I'm not going to have time to FaceTime with you today. We have to go home. We're doing a remodel at our house and things are just kind of crazy. So Katie and I are going to make a little video to show you and your daughter a few things at the apartment and how it works, okay? So I'm going to turn the camera to face outward and we're going to give you a little tour. Thanks. Okay, Sue, that's my daughter Katie.
Hi, I'm Katie.
And she's right here at the front door. And so we're going to open up the door and go on in. This is normally how the apartment would be. Right here when you walk in, there's a set of switches, and Katie, if you'll come turn this first one on, then you can see that does the light. You can go ahead and turn it off. That does your little corridor light there in your hallway to get into your apartment. So anyway, we're going to come in the apartment and shut the door, and then there is a deadbolt on the door right there. Katie, you can lock the deadbolt. Okay, fantastic. So then here's the main interior of the house, and you'll see the blinds are closed. It's real important to keep the blinds closed all day long because we are on the west side of the building and it gets pretty hot. I know your daughter's going to be at her internship working, so when she leaves in the morning, it'll be real important for her to go ahead and make sure the blinds are closed. And I'm going to show you how to open them. Katie, go on over there to the blinds. They're real easy to open, but you do have to turn them so that they're facing sideways. Go ahead and turn those. Okay, fantastic. That's good. Okay, so and then if Katie wanted to, she could push them all the way open, but I really don't do that too much in here because it's just you know, it's just not necessary because that lets through a lot of light. Okay, this is obviously the den area. We do have that big oscillating fan there in the corner, and what I like to do when your daughter would first come home, the first thing she would do is probably go over there and turn that on. So we'll go over here and Katie will show you how to turn that on. There's a little button there, you just flip it. It has different levels. No, not that one. Yeah, the one go on 3. So it's got like 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so we just figured out something very important. The reason that wasn't turning on, because it is plugged in, is because this light switch over here, I believe, is turned off. So we're going to turn that light switch on. Well, it doesn't turn any lights on, but I think it turns the electricity on. So now go ahead and try to put that on number 3, Katie. There we go. Okay, so now that's on number 3, which is kind of high, but you know, you don't have to have it all the way on number 3. Sometimes we do it on number 2. It's actually tilted up a little bit. Tilt it down just a little bit. It needs to be turned a little bit more towards this way. Okay, so anyway, she can kind of get that to where she wants, but you know, we do turn that on when we first come home on a high. Okay, on the air conditioning unit, you'll see there's some little buttons, and just all you have to do is leave it exactly how it is, and you just push the one here that says super. If you push that, it turns the air on, okay? And that'll start blowing the air in. Okay, and then we also have a ceiling fan. We went ahead and turned that on. That's a ceiling fan in the dining room. So I would turn that on. And we have a couple of lights. Katie turned the little light on over there, and then there's another little light over there. And then also I would come into the bedroom and I would turn on the ceiling fan in here as well. So, and as you'll notice, we have these windows closed too, because during the day it's just important to keep them closed. When she gets up early in the morning, you know, if she wants to open them up for a little bit before she leaves for work, you can do that, because the way the temperature works here is that it's cool in the mornings, in the early mornings, and then it's cool in the evenings. But during the day, it gets hot. You know, it kind of gets around in the 90s. There's a dresser with plenty of drawers. Katie, go ahead and open those drawers, or a couple of them. We've already emptied all the drawers, okay? So she can put her stuff there, all right? There's the TV in our room, and the remote sitting on top. It's cable, so she'll be able to watch whatever she wants. Katie, come over here to the closet. Open up the closet door. There's, you know, closet space. We've cleaned out most of our stuff. I have a couple of laundry baskets down there, and I left some hangers as well. So there's plenty of space there. I'm going to show you, speaking of laundry, how the laundry will work. The actual dryer is in our bedroom, and the washer is in the kitchen. So to use the dryer, you would go over to the window, and you would need to open up the shades. And once you get them turned, then you could push slightly, and that moves them across to the side. Then you will need to unlock the window there and push the window up a little bit. And then there's a little vent for the dryer. And so you'll need to get the little vent and stick it out the window there. Then push the window down a little bit, and that will hold the vent in place. And then you can use the dryer. You know, obviously you would just, you know, put your clothes in there. I keep that button on heat. And then over here, there's a timer. And I usually just put it on like normal, say maybe for 80 minutes. And then you would push this button here to start it. Now, an important thing about this is that when you are done with your clothes and you want to get your clothes out, you can go ahead and get your clothes out. But it's important to, the timer would still keep going, so it's important to go into an off position there. Okay? That's how that works. And what else did I want to show you? Here is the remotes for the TV. We keep them in this basket. There's also a guide in here for the different TV channels. And there's the TV and the cable box. She can get pretty much, like I said, any channel that she wants. Then here in the bathroom, light switch is over here on the wall. Just turn that on. We'll go ahead and take our toothbrush and toothpaste, but I'll leave that cup there so she can use it. And got towels, some Kleenex, the shower. There's also a whole wall. Katie opened those doors, a whole wall of storage and down below. We've pretty much cleaned all that out, so she'll have plenty of room there. And there's a bigger one here. Let's clean that out as well. Okay? And so that
our Wi-Fi code and stuff?
Yeah, and we'll get to that in a minute. And then, so that's everything in the bathroom. Then out in here we've got the printer. Katie, why don't you pull the chain so that the light will turn on for the dining room? No, that was the fan one. Okay. And I do have a printer, so if she needs to use the printer, if she wants to use it, she'll just need to push the on button. Katie, you want to push the on button there, the power button? It's right there. And it'll turn on. And then once it's started, I have the cable. Let me show them the cable there, Katie. It's the cable to hook into your laptop or your computer, and then you can print items.
It'll do that Canon thing on her thing?
Yeah, it'll be fine. And then there's some paper as well. So she'll just need to add that printer on her laptop or whatever to use. And then this is the kitchen. We've got the oven is right here. It's a gas oven. You know, she'll just need to come down here to one of the burners. There's one of those notches right there, which depending on which burner she wants to use, and then just turn it on. Push in and turn. And as you can see, there's a flame there. And she'll just need to, it'll make a little clicking noise at first. And then if she'll just keep, she'll turn it back down a little bit. Okay, the clicking noise will go away. So turn it on. It'll flame up with a clicking noise. Then turn down the flame a little bit and adjust the flame until the clicking noise stops. Okay, and then when she's done, just turn it all the way off there. Okay, and you'll see that it turned off. Here's the refrigerator. We've still got a few little items in here that we're going to take out, but I am going to leave that water down there, so she'll have the water. And then in the freezer, there's lots of space. I am going to keep that stuff down in the bottom of the freezer for the next time we're here. It should be fine, but there's several shelves for her to put stuff if she needs to put stuff in the freezer. Okay. This is the sink area. We do have a toaster, and we have some utensils and paper towels. And there's also a little dishwasher rack for her to, you know, we don't have a dishwasher, so she would just wash the dishes in the sink. I use that little sponge and that soap, and then she can put them there to dry. In the cabinets, we've got cups, bowls, plates, and some little things to store your food in when you have extras. That's that. This is a cabinet that you don't really use because it has the little water heater in there, but I do use this little counter space here to prepare a lot of food. And this is the washer, and it's just really a regular sized washer. You know, just throw your clothes in there. Here is the dial on that. I usually will push it in and turn it all the way to, usually light is all I'll use, and then just pull it out and the water comes out. Okay, and here she can pick which kind of water she wants. Does she want, you know, warm, cold, which is what it's on, or does she want hot, cold, or, you know, whatever temperature you want, you can adjust there. Okay, so that's that. try to get rid of that now. I hope I can get rid of that without running it through the whole cycle. We'll see. Maybe I'll do it right there. Okay, we'll figure that out in a minute. But anyway, so the washer works properly. I've got a trash can here, and I've got the a broom, and there's a dustpan. Katie, go open underneath the sink. And they can see underneath the sink we have, you know, just some utensils and some sponges. Oh, and there's the trash bags. I think I have one left, and I will put that one on. But yeah, I would recommend that she run down to the dollar store. There's a 99-cent store, so she can get all her stuff there. So anyway, that's kind of it in a nutshell. I think I've covered most everything. If you have any questions with how anything works, you can give me a call. There's towels. There's the trash can in the bathroom.